Hey guys, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Today we're continuing Blue Lock with episode 3, and I have to say I'm super impatient to see how 22 strikers are going to have a game. I have a feeling it's going to be a complete mess. Alright, without any further ado, let's get started.
Ooh,
that's really smart actually. Well played. Ooh, that's brutal.
ただし、敗れた3チームからもチーム内得点王のみ勝ち上がることができる。己のゴールか、チームの勝利か。
Okay, it's a real psychological battle.
ディフェンスなんかやりたくないな。
ガチャいいんだろガチャ。
意義なし。
Honestly, the best strategy is still to try and win. Because if you just try and score by yourself, the probability of you being one of the top goal scorers is very low actually. Can you imagine how big this facility has to be to have an entire soccer field inside of it? Probably even several of them. But honestly, good on them for thinking of a way to have a strategy. I don't know how other teams are going to play it out, but I have a feeling if they stick to the strategy they came up with, they have a real chance of going through. Because some of the other teams are bound to have players who are not going to be playing together and try to score as many goals as possible. And ironically, they're going to regret it. I think. We'll see.
ビビってる？潔。楽しもう。出なきゃ勝てないよ。サッカーは。
Yep, you should be having fun. Though, if you want to make it your career, I'm not sure fun is really your priority.
戻してじっくり攻めるか。
Yes.
一番点取ったやつが勝つルールだろ。チームなんかどうでもいい。
Yep, that was bound to happen.
何やってんだ！俺も混ぜろ！ちょっとポジションはどけ俺！
お前がどけ。
And that's exactly why they're going to lose. I mean, that being said, the opposite team is probably going to be doing the same thing, so.
俺の前に立つな。
Stop him! Be a defender for your own team. If they don't want to play in their positions, just switch sides. And I mean, not literally, but you get what I mean.
なんじゃこいつ！でけえしうまい！
Oh!
俺にとってボールは友達でもなんでもなく。
Nice. I like the little nod to Captain Tsubasa. You know, the ball is your friend and all that.
俺たちだけでもパス繋いでこう！オッケー？よっ！
Yep, exactly.
パスなんかもう絶対しねえっつな！待ってこ
Except you can't pass 11 players. I mean, it's super difficult. That's why goals like this are so iconic. Dribbling the entire team is super hard.
おい！バローにボールを渡して俺たちはサポートに回ろうぜ！
See, that's interesting. Because he's so good that the entire team decided to play for him. That's what a leader is.
よっしゃ！2点目！サンキューキングバロー！あいつらはチームに慣れてるのに。
Actually, I'm starting to think that the strategy of putting all these players against each other is not a bad one. That's actually how you can identify leaders like Barrow.
バローのゴールがあいつらをチームにしたんだ。
これはサッカーをゼロから作るための。
Yep, that's exactly what he meant.
あのお団子サッカーをゼロとするなら、バローのずば抜けたプレーはゼロじゃなくて1。
Yes. Ooh, 3-0. 4-0.
ずっと走らされてるだ。
Okay, I did not see that coming.
相手も 5-0 で気抜いてるし、一回こっきりなら決まるかも。
Wow. So what's going to happen? Because if only one player goes through of the entire team, I'm guessing it's going to be Isagi, but because I don't see them scoring 6 goals in like 2 minutes. I mean, that would be insane.
逆転は無理でも、誰かがゴールを決めれば、そいつを中心にチームが生まれるはず。
But I mean, if you lose this game, I'm guessing it's over. Unless there are several games, and I missed that.
次の試合に勝
Oh,
つため
so
の。
there are several games. Okay, fair enough. I don't know why. I thought they would be eliminated if they lose that one game. I misunderstood the rules.
向いてみろ。下手くそ。
なんでいいんだよ。読まれてた。
Okay, now you can pass it to Bachira.
こんな時、ストライカーなら。
潔打つな。
外せ。
める
こっちだブルーロックで生きるならストライカーとして
Ooh. I love color effects. That's so cool.
無理だろあんなロングレンジ
Ooh. Boom. Hey. I mean, it's still 5-1.
才能ねえよ、お前。
Ooh, that's brutal, especially coming from such a good player. Well, they have a lot of work to do if they want to start playing as a team.
俺がセンターフォワードなら勝てるから
ゴール前でビビるやつにストライカーの資格はねえぞ。
I'm guessing it's going to be a lot more complicated than this, and he's going to become a great striker precisely because he'll know when to shoot and when to pass. And that's going to be the difference between him and other players in the future.
仮に全チームが互角の2勝2敗だった場合勝ち点は6つまり勝ち上がるために目標とすべき勝ち点はそれを上回る7
Yes, exactly.
次負けたら終わりのところまで来てるんだどうやって勝つかを考えないとマジで終わるぞ
Exactly. There you go. That's a leader. They have their captain now.
ふざけんな筋肉バカお前が得点王になりたいだけだろ
That guy, though, is a problem.
ストゴールはあれだったな。だってエゴは、ワールドカップ優勝するためにとか言って、クリスティアーノ・ロナウドとかメッシとか、カントナの名前出してたけど。
Exactly. Only players who didn't win it. Exactly. I mean, Messi did win since, but the point stands.
チーム内得点王は順位に関係なく生き残れるってシステムを多分そう。あのルールのせいで、エゴをむき出しにさせられた俺たちは、
Yep, exactly. Because it was just about winning as a team, they probably would have thought less about themselves and more about the team.
いい線いってるね。
Ooh, he was listening. Interesting.
チーム V が8対0でチーム Y を破りました。
That means you're not last.
日本人ってのは役割を与えられ、それを全うするのが好きな奴らだ。
Yes, that's true.
日本が世界と渡り合える数少ないメジャースポーツである
Baseball? Called it.
明確にその役割を与えられているこのスポーツは日本人の特性に非常にマッチしています。
That is true, actually. That's a very interesting thought. That's a very interesting thought.
このスポーツは与えられた役割を全うするだけでは勝てないようにできている。
Yes, sometimes the defender needs to go forward, and attacking players must defend as well and press.
意識を書き換えろ。サッカーにおいて得点を奪うというのは相手の組織を思考しろ。その肉体と脳でお前に何ができるのかを。
Now, did he give this same speech to every single team or just them? Because he was clearly listening to their conversation. Okay, so first off, I think I misunderstood the rules because of episode 1. Because in episode 1, you know, if they lost the game, they were out completely. So in my mind, it made sense that it would be the same here, where they lose the game and they're out. But at the same time, I think that if they're trying to find the best striker or to create the best striker, it makes a lot more sense that each team would play against every other team, and then they move forward to the next step of the tournament. So I think it's a lot better like this. And I like it, because that means the team can lose games, they can draw, and it creates some drama that you wouldn't have otherwise. That being said, I'm guessing that they're going to go through somehow, and it's probably going to be down to the very last game, because that's usually how these animes play out. It's going to be very interesting, I think, to see how they can try and work as a team. And, you know, it's only episode 3, but I'm starting to get a feeling that Isagi would be a better playmaker than a striker. The reason he decided to pass the ball rather than trying to shoot himself is because he knew he wasn't the best striker, and there were better players on the team to do so. And so he created the opportunity for one of them to actually score a goal. And that's what great playmakers do. So I'm guessing he would make a great number 10 and not so much a great number 9. Obviously, it's still very early on in the show, so a lot of things can happen, and I can be completely wrong. But I have a feeling that as the tournament progresses, each player in the team is going to discover that actually their best position is not to be a striker, but maybe to be a defender, maybe to be a goalkeeper, or maybe to be, like Isagi, a playmaker. And I think that's what Ego means when he's saying recreating soccer from zero. I'm guessing he's trying to say that they're going to have to recreate an entire team with a unit, with clear roles associated with every player, with each of them having their best qualities shine within the overall team. Also, I thought it was very interesting how the character of Barrow took charge of his own team immediately. And this is where you can see a strong leader. He didn't need to impose himself. He didn't need to yell, or he just took the ball and went for it and scored an amazing goal. And suddenly everyone was just like, okay, he's much better than all of us, so let's pass the ball to him. And it started to work immediately very well for all of them. And also there's that player, I'm sorry, I forgot his name, who's super angry because he really wanted the ball. And you can see that this character is probably a little bit of a liability, but at the same time, his energy and his anger may play in favor of a team. If he can direct it towards the other team, he could actually be a great asset. And I have a feeling that he would make probably, a great number 6. In the style of those number 6 that make a lot of foul and are really annoying for the other team. They're a little bit controversial players, but at the same time, they are very effective at what they do. Obviously, I'm getting way ahead of myself. It's still super early in the show, and I have no idea how it's going to play out, but this is what my feeling is this early on. So we'll see. We'll see. I'm super excited. I can't wait to see the rest of the tournament. I can't wait to see the other teams and what kind of other crazy players they have. Alright guys, that's it for my reaction today. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, then please give it a thumbs up and leave me a comment down below with your thoughts on this episode. Alright, I'll see you soon for another reaction. Cheers.